most importantly, shut the fuck up at all times, because if you upset him, he going that's the washing the dry for your ass, bitch. So all of the and by the way, as you search for said motherfucker, all of the ones that you hit along the way, that's going to decrease your value. So no Super Mario coin gathering along the way. It's in reverse. Okay, you gonna untip your bag as you continue, along this journey. So all that said, you try to say that, women are not logical, but we looked at the evidence. Okay, so you set the prima facie case, fellas, and said, okay, bitches, if you follow all of these tenets and all of these rules, the number of times that you touch us is going to put you in peril. The number of times that you deal with motherfuckers is going to discount you. The number of follies that you incur at the hands of us will put you behind the 8 ball every single fucking time. We ain't giving you bitches no passes. Okay? Every single time it will be your fault. We're like, hey, yeah, so, woo. Yeah, test drove it. Definitely need some work. We don't even want to change the tires out on this motherfucker. We just gonna
leave it at the dealership
on the lot. Yeah, we're gonna leave this shit on the lot. I don't want the service plan. No, thank you.
Warranty is trash.
Right. And now here's the gag to go back to, I forget who said it. The thing of it is, this is a small amount of women. It's a small amount of women. And the motherfuckers are grabbing tiki torches and they Newport menthols and going around all up at arms because they want the privilege to say no and or to fuck over whatever random women they decide. And whomever of us decides to walk away and not engage and choose to be fucked over, we're the problem. That's the ending premise. That's the thing. That's the gag. And that's why I say I love these podcasts. I love these forums. Let these motherfuckers talk. Okay. I'm in process improvement. I'm all about reduction of cycle time. You can avoid wasting so much time by just letting them talk. They're going to tell you exactly who they are in less than 5 minutes. Let them talk. That's it. That's all.
Quick yellow chick.
Go right ahead, honey.
So, men are always, on some of the panels, are always talking about, well, women reward men for bad behavior. And if y'all stop giving it to us, then things would change. But obviously they didn't really mean that, because now we're not rewarding you for any bad behavior. Now we're not the get along gang that we gonna be around until you get it together and give you a little something until you get along. The stuff that they say, because they always want to make us accountable for everything, they don't even really mean it, because this is what they were asking for. Were they not saying stop giving men rewards for bad behaviors? If they not ready for marriage, if they not good men, marry before you carry. What is this movement then? Okay, right. Y'all
Would you like to come up? I'll drop somebody for you to come up.
I gotta laugh loudly at that one. I don't want to, y'all go ahead, because that I saw it and I tried. I'm over here cackling.
dying to know
Jason,
how it
go
was.
ahead now, sweetheart.
He can't come up. He only has 75 followers. He can't come
don't
up.
nobody follow you, boo? Okay.
He ain't got a woman either.
Listen, he out here trying to be a leader and he ain't got no followers. But that's okay. Miss J.
Wait.
That was good. That was very good.
Hold on. Sit in that. Don't graze cross. Sit in that one right there. We gonna let that marinate. That need to marinate overnight.
Oh, so wait. Hold up. So I asked
my body. I mean, unless you're up there talking to God about me, which I doubt that you are, I'm not going to listen to any of this garbage. So why don't we just not try and perpetuate what ends up being violence towards us as women, especially us as Black women. And, they don't understand how dangerous this perspective is, because it just continues to just ostracize, and it's just deflection in its finest and lack of accountability. So again, thank you for holding these spaces, and thank you for letting me have time.
No problem. Sorry, Rich, I skipped you there. Go ahead, Rich. So if you want to answer the top question, the red part, the blue part below it was my specific answer to it. But go ahead.
Response to this isn't to try to approach it from any humanitarian means, right? He's literally going straight to violence because you know exactly where the fuck that is going.
What do criminals have to do with any of this?
I was gonna say, so who are the criminals?
I'm about to say, what do criminals have to do with any of it? You know what? Moving right along. That's enough time.
Yes, let's make sure that we let Miss J get her thing. Miss J, welcome to the panel. Thank you for coming up. Please share with us.
Everyone, thank you for having me. I really appreciate that, and thank you for hosting. The way every time that I see these talk, well, these are the better talks that I like, but some of the other delusional, brainwashing that all the other talks are trying to do, it's just a full-on lack of accountability. That's just 100% what I see behind the opposition. Is I don't want to do better, and I just want you to be an object. That's how I was taught to look at you. That's how I want to continue to look at you. Enough. And it gets more and more and more delusional as I'm even just scrolling. And the fact that I feel like there are some people who are trying to subscribe to it or understand it. And then, of course, seeing the plethora of men just so thankful that they have a fearless leader leading them in the cause of not liking women. I think that's why even public offender, he can come into these spaces and he can say, like, this is 4B is great. And that women feeling empowered and trying to take back power in a lot of spaces is fantastic. It's because he likes not only his woman, but women in general. I mean, our very existence is not objective to him. It is purposeful. It's design, and as it should be, right? I think that we're all here to work together on things, and it's just crazy. Even some of the talks I think I was watching last night, I had to keep scrolling, and the way that they try and dictate by almost fear mongering of trying to perpetuate, women are old and used up after this.
It's going to affect the homies. Because you got to think about it. Look at the homies. If the homies can't get none, they're going to take it out on them. No, for real. See, you got to think, too. You got to think. We don't have men like we used to. We have a bunch of jabronis. You know the whole thing? It ain't fun to let the homies get some. And then when the homies don't get none, now they want to get mad. Look at the world we in today. You see a lot of women decentering men. A lot of women are saying, no, we don't care anymore. A lot of women are putting education and getting their own stuff. The more accomplished the woman get, the angry the man becomes. What the man is creating that monster, he's getting mad because back in the day, women had to depend on men. Not anymore. For the men that do have a woman or marry, you have to respect their decisions because you don't know what they went through. He ain't DVing or inside a woman as long as he ain't being disrespectful. Who gives a damn? We so busy worried about what's outside the home, but we're not taking care of what's inside the home. So it's like being a kid in the playground, yelling and screaming, I'm a tattletale on you, I'm a tattletale on you. Like, why you worrying about what the hell she do?
The men thing is this, right? And I'm not trying to I'm not trying to rag on a lonely man. But if you was lonely when the population of women that are going to be 4B was in the market, them leaving the market really doesn't affect you, sir. It's not you.
Actually, you know what I think is also a thing to it as well, that a lot of women, especially Black women, we have picked up the 8 Mile principle. And they don't like that shit either, right? Because they love to be able to bag on a bitch, right? You're like, you done hit the wall, you old and ran through, you ain't. And so now we just take that shit. You're like, you know what? Yes, I have hit the wall. I hit that bitch at 100 miles an hour. Yes, listen, I'm at the wall and in the shade.
Give him a second. Give her a second.
That was the problem too.
So, Mo Belly, here's the thing. I'm gonna say this. I gotta get on the plane. Here's the thing too. If you take a bunch of men, it's like I said this before. If I said this, if there was no men on the world for 90 days, it would be women would say it'd be a better community. But if you take men without women for 90 days, it's gonna be chaotic.
Lord of the Flies. It will be Lord of the Flies. Yeah, absolutely.
But hey, let me get out of here. I'll be listening to comments. I'm about to get on the plane.
If I cycle you guys out and get a couple other people come up, if there's anything you want to say before I drop you?
Yeah, absolutely. I will drop. I want to say one last thing.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like, other people touched on the topic. Well, at some point it's like, you can't keep, because that's something that I'm sure we all hear. That's not my reality. All right. I'm just saying, like, I didn't do that, and that's fine. But like, I keep hearing this, like, when women criticize really negative, nasty behaviors that are very much just men. That is just how men operate, unfortunately. They keep saying, well, it's your fault. You didn't pick a better man. You didn't, you should have had better standards. It's your fault. You didn't do the good thing. Like,
now the standards are in the heavens.
Yeah. Well, what about when the standards don't exist? Like, okay, why are you mad when women say, how about, you're saying...